Hi everyone, so today I'll be doing a haul from a small indie business called Sihaya and Company. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. But anyways, the owner's name is Christina Allen Page, and how I found out about the business was through the subreddit Indie Makeup and More. So I was trying to find smaller shops that sold candles with strong strength and throw, and hands down, this was the most highly recommended thumbs up comment. And a lot of people said that despite these being single wick candles, that their performance was just fabulous. So I wanted to go ahead, give it a try. However, at the time, I don't believe there was a sale going on. And then luckily around, I want to say Black Friday, early December, on that time period, there was a 15% off, which really did help out. She sells tins, so those are 8-ounce candles. Let me go ahead and give you some info. They measure 3 inches wide by 2 inches deep and holds approximately 7 ounces of wax by weight. The approximate burn time is 30 to 35 hours. And then there are the glass tumblers. So those measure 3 inches wide by 3.5 inches tall. And those contain 9 ounces of wax with an approximate burn time of 40 plus hours. So both of them have a candle safe glitter overspray, which looks very pretty. You'll see them in a bit. I already looked at them. So the tins are $14 and then the glass tumblers are $22. So with the 15% off sale that was happening when I placed the order, that brought them down to like under $12. And then the shipping was kind of pricey. It was like 14 bucks. However, for some reason, when you order through the shop pay or like shop app, there was an additional like $5 that was expiring. So I went ahead and used it. So one thing that I really like about the company going back is that she uses, I believe it's either pure paraffin wax or a paraffin soy wax, because there's a section on the website that basically says that soy isn't necessarily better than paraffin, because in order to use soy wax in candles, you have to soak them in a lot of chemicals and whatnot. And me favoring a lot of strong performing candles, I prefer if there's a blend at least, if not 100% paraffin. So in order to try them out, I thought, wow, this is like a perfect shop, great time, there's a sale, cool. But if you haven't heard of Sihaya and Company, she also comes out, I believe, every season with a box that Christina collaborates with other indie sellers. So they have like a mixture of things, so candles, body care, perfume, and a lot of other things, which I think it's great having like a small business supporting other small businesses and like true indie artists. So anyways, let me go ahead and show you the candles and then tell you the fragrance notes and what I think about each and every one. But here's how it was packaged. It just had this like big packing paper with, I believe, eco-friendly peanuts. I'm assuming they're eco-friendly, but anyways, let's go ahead and get onto the candles. Okay, so these were the 3 candles that I ended up picking up. From the left, we have Rose from Boys. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. To the right, we have Luna Moth, and the bottom one, we have Mad Tea. So the Luna Moth is from the Favorites collection. Mad Tea Party at the bottom is, again, from the Favorites collection. And Rose from Boys is limited edition. So let me go ahead and talk about Luna Moth. So if I'm understanding this correctly, the favorites collection is decided on a Facebook group. The people give out suggestions of like, I think this would be good, like these 3 fragrance notes, and then people vote and they decide on which ones should be featured for that particular year, I believe. I could be a little bit wrong because I don't have a Facebook group, but from my understanding, that's how it goes. But anyways, it says Luna Moth, gentle green tea, curling ferns, tangy lemongrass, and a briar of soft rain-soaked petals. Scent profile is atmospheric, floral, fresh, and herbal. So the thing that mainly drew me to this particular fragrance was green tea, and also I really love lemongrass. So here is Luna Moth, and I really love the art on here. I believe there is like just that whole candle safety info at the bottom. So let me go ahead and show you how it looks like. Very pretty. So it's not like your basic glitter that you just kind of like sprinkle on top. This legit looks like the whole candle is made out of glitter, but at least I don't think it is. So there we go. I can already smell it. It smells pretty strong. Yeah, and I definitely get this very green herbal fragrance. I really love the addition of lemongrass. but it smells a little bit more like of a drink lemongrass. It's slightly like floral with like more of like rose water, dewy florals after it had just rained. That's what it reminds me of. The green tea isn't super acidic. You know how sometimes you leave tea steeping for too long? I feel like this is just the right amount of steep time for the tea. I really enjoy this, and I love how it's green and it matches with the scent profile. So it's very green, fresh, herbal. And overall, I really like this. My sister smelled it and she said it smelled very like cleaner like to her. And I have a feeling it's just because of that lemongrass and probably the rain notes on here. But yeah, I'm super excited. I was a little bit worried at how wide the diameter is, but I'm sure it'll be fine because I believe people say that the flame on this is really tall and bright. So I'll be sure to trim the wick each and every time. So hopefully that doesn't give me any issues with the candle fully pulling out. And again, here's the very pretty art design on the cover. Okay, next one, we will talk about Rose Framboise. So this one, I've already opened it, and unfortunately, the only thing that I don't like about it is that the wick is slightly off-centered. So if you see it's more to this side, it has a very pretty pink overspray of glitter. So I believe if it was perfectly centered, it'd be more of like right there. And again, these candles smell very strong on cold, which is kind of unlike a lot of soy candles where they do smell a bit light. So the scent description for Rose Framboise says pink rose, sunlit magnolia, and raspberry jam. Scent profile is floral and fruity. Let me go ahead and give this a sniff. Again, my sister said that this smelled cleaner, and I'm sure it's because of the like floral notes that are often used in like bathroom cleaning products. So this one, I think it's more of a very pretty, delicate pink rose, very feminine, and I feel like it's more of a jammy rose because of that raspberry jam. But I wouldn't classify this as a gourmand at all. It's just a sweeter rose that you would find. So it's not like a British rose, not really heavy or heady at all. I can't remember what magnolia smells like, but I know that it's more of a dewy rose that I'm smelling. So maybe that's what I'm picking up on. I'm not exactly too sure, but this is definitely very pretty. I don't normally go for rose scents because they tend to mostly be like those super heavy florals that I'm just not a fan of. And this one is a lot lighter, breezy, pretty feminine that I am very happy to try out. All right, and then my hands down favorite out of the bunch, just on fragrance notes alone, and I believe on Goldsmith, we have Mad Tea Party. So again, I believe this might be one that's a little off-centered, and it is slightly like, so I think dead center would be more of right here, and it's got that pink overspray as well. One thing I do have to say is that the other two are a bit stronger on cold. This one's a little bit lighter as opposed to Luna Moth and Rose Framboise. But to go on, this is from the Favorites collection. It says Mad Tea Party, a merry off-kilter blend of black tea, yellow cake, and strawberry buttercream. Scent profile gourmand. So right off the bat, when I read yellow cake and strawberry buttercream, I thought, wow, this is going to be a predominantly gourmand fragrance, maybe kind of similar to Bath & Body Works' strawberry pound cake. But this is nothing like that. The strawberry pound cake from Bath & Body Works is very artificial, very sometimes cloying to some people. I personally like it, but I know it can be a bit much. But this one smells like a very delicate dessert that you would have with black tea. I do pick up on the black tea, and it is a little bit heavier than the tea note that was used in Luna Moth, but I feel like it's unsweetened. So despite the fact that there is cake and strawberry buttercream in here, it's not too vanilla, not too sugary sweet. But I think it's still complex enough because of the black tea that you would enjoy it. You might be disappointed if you wanted something sugary, sweet, very saccharine. That's definitely not this. So I think this is more for people who enjoy gourmands but are a little bit tired of things that are too realistic or like just too much sometimes. So I'm very happy with this fragrance. I think this is my favorite one. So if I had to rank the three that I purchased, first one would be Mad Tea Party. Really enjoyed that one. And then, oh my gosh, I think Luna Moth, just because it's something very different than what I normally pick up on. And I like it that it's a very green, earthy, fresh. I really enjoy that one. And then just by default, probably would be the rose. I'm very curious how these three will burn and perform, especially with some of the off-centered wicks. I think that's the only con that I have to say. Will that affect the burn or not? Who knows? But yeah, overall, I'm really excited. I might do a dedicated like burn review for these. If not, you'll see them featured in an empties video later down the road. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions or if you tried Sihaya and Company. Overall, I'm very happy and satisfied with my purchases. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.